Well, I got home from the hospital last night and dead tired. Ever since my wife woke up the day before at 1 a.m., I couldn't go back to bed. I was sleeping or trying to sleep. I couldn't. And then, of course, I had the issues the next day, so I went home, tried to take a little nap during the day to catch up some sleep. Didn't really get to nap. All the noise going on in my house. And then, you know, she's like, "Oh, I'm bleeding more. Okay, you better come down. They're gonna do the C-section now." All right, so I told the kids. It was already like midnight, almost midnight. Actually, it was like 11 something, I think. I'm like, "All right, I'm coming down." So our friend came over to the house, and I left and did that video that I did yesterday in the car. And they're like, "Gosh, you got here pretty quick." I said, "Yeah." Tesla Model S, you know what I'm saying? Quiet, but very quick. And then I said I got behind a cop too, on one of the legs to the place, you know, to the hospital. And finally he turned off, but I was already in town and at a red light, and I said, "All right, let me just wait and go." So got there just in the nick of time. They brought me back, suited me up, started working on her, you know, cutting up her belly again, the C-section, which had already been cut twice before from the twins and then Ashley. So talk about some scar tissue. I guess they said it was, you know, but it went good. I'm still trying to figure out the exact time he was born. It had to be 11 something, very close to midnight. It's close to midnight. Little Ian comes knocking on your door. So I'm going back to the hospital now. The kids, I went home last night really late, like 2:30 at night. So I had like no sleep for almost a full day basically. Went home and just crashed, fell right asleep. Turned my phone off, ringer off completely. I don't want to hear nothing. And woke up about 9:30, which now it's 10:49, and told the kids get up. We're getting ready to go to the hospital and see Mom. Unfortunately, they're not going to be able to see their little brother Ian, baby Ian, because he's in the NICU right now, and you know, children, whatever policies, whatever, children can't come in right now. I guess there's a bad case of flu or something going around, and they're concerned that kids, you know, spreading it, whatever. So whatever, but they should at least go see their mom, you know. So we're gonna go do that. I'm gonna go see little Ian again. I saw him last night on my way out, and then I'm gonna see him again today. Maybe I'll see if I can hold him this time. But I do have a picture for you. I do have a picture for you, and this is literally just a few minutes after he was born. Here we go. Ian, did you know that one day you will go exploring with your dad? Ian, did you know that your daddy knew you were gonna help him on a treasure hunt? So there he is, little baby Ian. She was like 34 and a half-ish weeks old, or pregnant, and she just kept bleeding more and more, and they're like, "All right, that's it. Nope, we're gonna do this right now." So he came out exactly 5 pounds. As you can see, he looks, you know, pretty good. Doesn't look really, you know, too small for being 34 weeks. So again, 5 pounds, it's a good weight. He was breathing. They were contemplating last night if they should do anything like, there's something that they have to give the kids, maybe down through their throat, help something with the lungs, you know, when they're that young. The babies are that young and premature. But they're like, well, we're monitoring. He's kind of on the cusp. He's okay. He's in the green, but just like barely. They said as long as he stays there, or you know, even that halfway point, it's okay. If he starts dropping below that, that's probably what we're going to go ahead and make the call to do this stuff, whatever. Put the stuff, you know, it's a medication of some kind, and it's a common one. But after I went back down there, when I left, right before I was going home, like for the night, I was talking to one of the nurses and the This guy that was down there is another, I guess, a male nurse or whatever. And we talked for a while, actually. So it seemed like maybe an hour had gone by. And every 15 minutes or so, I think, they're checking the baby. Okay, is he still at the halfway point? Yeah, okay, it's fine. And so when I left, they were like, hey, he's doing good. Like, I don't think we're going to have to do this, medication thing, which typically we don't want to do unless we have to, And I'm like, yeah, I'm with you. Good. I like that idea. So, yeah, sounds good. So they asked about the circumcision. No, thank you. Not happening. And my wife had said that they'd asked her about hepatitis B yesterday before I got there, and she said no. And they made her sign a waiver, like, no, I don't want this. And that's it. So far, so good. He's, for being born quite early, 34 weeks, he's pretty healthy, I guess, for that age. And woo-woo friend thinks he's going to be there for 10 days. She goes, I think he'll be there right around 10 days in basically the NICU. And so that's not 2 weeks. It's not a week. It's a little more than a week, 3 days past a week, almost halfway. So we'll see, you know what I mean? I still canceled my trip yesterday, like officially, to go back. Like I said, I was taking my daughter Emily to go with me this time. Jean-Claude still might go with his daughter just to, we already got the house and stuff. So he's like, it still would be a good daddy-daughter thing, I said, yeah. I said, listen, if I was in your shoes, even though I can't come, like, I would take my daughter by like just me and her. Like, if I were in your shoes, I'd go ahead and do it. Like, you don't need to go necessarily to the sites we were going to do because you don't have a drone. You don't have my drone, and that's the purpose of going way the hell over there. But all those other places we went into the different, like, a couple national forests. There's the cave dwellings, that the ancients lived in. You can go visit some of these places. It's like public land and that kind of thing. So, got Pete calling. You must, that Pete. Talk to y'all later.